Aerospace, a strategic analysis by Holly Jadlocking. Honeywell Aerospace is headquartered in Phoenix, Arizona, and is a division of Honeywell International Incorporated, which is a multinational conglomerate. Their products and services can be found on almost all commercial, defense, and space aircraft. Their products range from instrumentation, life support systems, vapor cycle systems, space navigation, GPS receivers, and satellite payload subsystems. And these are only a few of their products and services. Honeywell Aerospace boasts over 10,000 customers and has over 400 platforms. In 2019, their annual sales total was $14.1 billion. How did Honeywell Aerospace become a company with $14.1 billion in sales? To give a quick history, we'll start in 1906 when Mark Honeywell established Honeywell Heating Specialty Company. He developed the first hot water heating system in North America. The first major merger came in 1927 when Honeywell Heating Specialty Company and Minneapolis Heat Regulator Company joined forces and became Minneapolis Honeywell Heat Regulator Company. This merger gave them the patent for the damper flapper, which is a system that controlled coal-fired furnaces. It was the predecessor of the modern thermostat and established the technology that laid the foundation for the automated control industry. A few years later, Honeywell acquired Brown Instrument Company. This acquisition led to the beginning of a global enterprise as it inherited its first international distributor in Japan. Soon after, Honeywell opened its first office outside of the U.S. in Toronto, Canada. Today, Honeywell has a global presence in over 70 countries. So how did Honeywell Aerospace become an industry giant? During the 1930s, Honeywell engineers in Minneapolis researched possible applications of temperature controls in cars, trains, and airplanes. This research led to the development of other applications to the aerospace industries. In 1941, Honeywell entered into a relationship with the government when the Army reached out to a group of Honeywell engineers who had worked on heat regulating systems to develop an automatic bomber pilot that gave precise readings of high altitude coordinates. This was the start of many government contracts and many innovative projects in aviation history. Sperry Aerospace Group was acquired by Honeywell in 1986, and its focus shifted from ordnance to aerospace, mainly due to the current climate of the world. Sperry was a leader in the industry for flight instrumentation, advanced avionics, and other electronic systems. Let's not forget the development of Honeywell's presence in the space industry. From the development of its first autopilot in 1941, scientists at Honeywell continued to stay at the forefront of technology. The company was involved in every American space mission and supplied digital flight control systems and display and performance monitors for the space shuttle. A big merger came in 1999 when Honeywell merged with Allied Signal Incorporated. Allied Signal had actually purchased Honeywell for $13.8 billion in stock, but decided to maintain the Honeywell name due to its global recognition. At the time of the merger, Allied Signal had established a strong presence in the aircraft equipment industry. The merger would complement Honeywell's aircraft control system division and boost its aerospace operations. One analyst called the new company an aerospace powerhouse. Honeywell's mission statement is to create value for shareholders through technology that saves energy, protects the environment, improves productivity, increases comfort and safety, and promotes peace. It is of the utmost importance for Honeywell to help companies maximize their value while remaining conscious of their impact on communities. Honeywell's vision statement is to continuously improve the way we do things so that we can capture greater value not just for us, but also our customers. Continuous improvement is at the core of Honeywell's processes, not just for them, but also their customers, suppliers, employees, and environment. Two of Honeywell's biggest space competitors are Rockwell Collins and GE Aviation. Collins Aerospace is a unit of Raytheon Technologies Corporation. GE Aviation is a division of General Electric. While Honeywell, along with its competitors, prioritize their customer needs in the changing world, Honeywell is the only one who has prioritized self-improvement. Improving their processes allows them to fine-tune their services to pass along to customers. Honeywell also focuses more on sustainability and its impact on the environment than some of its competitors. What challenges do they face in business today? If you look on their website, some of the challenges they are tackling include optimizing performance, safety, predictive insights, mission readiness, and passenger experience. What roadblocks does Honeywell face when trying to execute their mission and vision that stops them from overcoming these self-identified challenges? A pestle analysis identified some external issues. Some of the key issues facing Honeywell today include trade organizations, COVID-19, cultural awareness, advancing technology, environmental efficiency, and antitrust laws. Porter's Five Forces model further identifies some critical issues facing Honeywell. The current threat of new entrants is low due to the global environment. Not many companies are trying to break into the aerospace industry at this time. The current global environment also makes the threat of substitutes high because companies need to spend less money right now, or they need certain products or services immediately and will go to whatever supplier that meets their needs. These are things like cleaning services or personal protective equipment. Currently, the bargaining power of suppliers is low because of the economy. First, they may not have the workers or the money to fulfill the needs of a large company like Honeywell. In fact, Honeywell may need to increase their number of suppliers or find alternate materials that might work effectively. The bargaining power of buyers, in my opinion, is in the middle right now. They are cutting back on orders for some things like aircraft parts, but may need other services that Honeywell can provide, like UV cleaning or PPE. Because Honeywell has a large customer base over several industries, it can push the sought-after services and products needed today for the current environment. But on the other hand, Honeywell is losing money right now because of the state of the aviation industry, so that they may want to do whatever it takes to get and keep as many customers as possible. Honeywell is fortunate right now because it has such a strong research and development sector. They are always looking for the next thing in all industries, not just the aerospace industry. Honeywell has developed many new technologies, such as UV cleaning, like their UV cabin cleaning system that can clean the cabin of an aircraft within minutes, and the thermo rebellion camera, which is a camera that can accurately detect a person's temperature as well as identify if they are wearing PPE. The infrastructure at Honeywell promotes innovation and process improvement. They've adopted the Lean Six Sigma program to improve growth and productivity. They are also giving their employees the tools they need to succeed, to improve, and to make the company as valuable as possible. Honeywell is also fortunate because of its global presence. Right now, the whole world has similar needs in terms of pandemic management, and they are able to provide the much-needed products and services worldwide. Some areas that challenge their current status is their reliance on government contracts. If those contracts go away, there's a lot for them to have to make it up in other business areas. Honeywell has had issues in the past with over $120 million in fines for environmental issues ranging from contamination of factory sites in soil sediment and groundwater to storing hazardous waste without a permit. They've had to fight to overcome these past issues. Like I've said before, environmental concerns are extremely important to them now, but there may be some lingering stigmas out there because of past violations. In the same regard, Honeywell Aerospace takes part in weapon development. While it is an important aspect of our national security, some people have negative feelings towards companies that develop weapon systems, so that is another negative opinion they must work to eliminate. Right now, Honeywell has a great opportunity to expand globally even further. The current pandemic has made some of their services and products in high demand. They have converted some factories in the US as well as the UK so that they can ramp up their production of N95 masks, and they have received several multi-million-dollar contracts for these masks. Space travel is becoming more important. As I've stated before, Honeywell has been on every NASA space mission since the 1950s. In addition, Honeywell components are on board more than 80% of satellites in orbit. And of course, I've stated several times about the opportunities for safety and security products and services in today's environment. Finally, in this current analysis, the threats facing Honeywell include poor economy, resulting in less business and less air travel, overseas regulations, which are always changing, and legal issues due to patents, environmental concerns, and employment disputes. What makes Honeywell Aerospace special? What are their core competencies? First, they are a well-known company with a good reputation. Some know the name Honeywell from the round thermostat in their house or because of their relevance in the aviation industry. Globally, Honeywell is known for their amazing customer service and support and their quality products. In addition, Honeywell strives to make a difference in the community they are located. Honeywell is also known for its innovation. Honeywell Forge is a software platform that helps with workflow. It connects all existing plant or factory applications and then creates a dashboard to see an overview of how everything is working. It helps companies become efficient and safe. It can make recommendations, streamline processes, anticipate disruptions, and increase profits. As discussed earlier, Honeywell has also developed UV cleaning systems, which are in high demand right now. Honeywell was also able to adapt several factories and change them quickly to be able to manufacture N95 masks for a worldwide immediate need. As I've stated earlier, they have created an infrastructure that promotes the success of their employees. In addition, they promote diversity because they recognize their employees' unique perspectives add value to their company. Finally, they have extensive research and development areas and are also at the forefront of the technology in their industries. So how attractive is the industry right now? Obviously, COVID-19 can answer that question. This isn't the best time to be a major player in the aviation industry. Personal travel practically came to a halt earlier this year, and it is still very slowly picking back up. Business travel is in the same boat due to a lot of employees working from home. Aircraft and aircraft parts are no longer needed, and orders for them have slowed or gone away completely due to grounded aircraft and less maintenance on the planes. Also, small suppliers may have had to close their doors due to bankruptcy or little or no employees. Where does that leave Honeywell Aerospace right now? According to Forbes, the aerospace division contributes 36% of Honeywell International's revenue. With an expected loss of 12% in revenue for 2020, this results in about a 60% loss overall for the company. So let's recap the major issues. The pandemic, safety concerns, and advancing technology. Basically, some of their current projects and development of products and services have been placed on hold, and their focus has been directed elsewhere because of the pandemic and safety concerns. At a time like this, the most advanced technologies are crucial. What can they do to survive the revenue loss they are currently experiencing? First, continue to focus on the core needs of your customer. We have already identified this as a core competency of Honeywell Aerospace. Customer needs may have changed dramatically in the past year. Honeywell stays very active in the entire process of all of their products and services, starting from the supplier all the way to the user experience. If they continue down this road, they can work with their customers to tailor their needs. One benefit of working for a huge company like Honeywell is when one division has experienced loss in revenue, another division may be able to compensate. In this particular case, Honeywell is able to use their current customer base, but provide them new products or services from some of their other industries. This solidifies the customer relationship. Secondly, they must continue to expand their automation services. Honeywell Forge, again identified as a core competency, helps with workflow and system management and can help companies become more efficient and more profitable. Companies are working with less people and less money, and services such as this are crucial for their continued survival. Finally, Honeywell should continue to expand globally. They have recently signed on to provide flight deck technologies to the British company Vertical Aerospace for its demonstrator aircraft program. They have also recently expanded their blockchain technology through its GoDirect Trade aircraft parts marketplace. This is an online platform for buying and selling aircraft parts. It's expanded to over 2,700 companies and has 7,000 users and more than 80 storefronts. Honeywell Aerospace must continue to capitalize on opportunities globally for continued success. So based on my analysis, what recommendations should I make? I think Honeywell International is on the right track with their software development throughout all of their industries. I would stay on this path with continued focus on customer experience. Providing your customer with means to save time or money or to improve their product or service will definitely benefit the company. Because the world is changing rapidly lately, Honeywell must continue to seek opportunities globally. They need to identify growing economies and assess specific needs. In addition, they need to assess the needs of the customers they already have worldwide and see what other products or services from their other industries may work for them. This concludes my strategic analysis of Honeywell Aerospace. Thank you.